This is the Rangers POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, unfortunately, another game and another loss as the Royals make it 2 wins in a row to win the series. 6-3 the final as the Rangers' offensive struggles continue. It's a little bit like one step forward and 2 steps back, or in the Rangers' case, now 2 straight losses. They will try to avoid the sweep tomorrow in the finale. Here we go. Welcome into the Rangers POSTCAST, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, longtime host and reporter. Thank you for watching Locked On Sports Rangers, your destination after every single game. You can also find us on the Locked On Rangers podcast feed. That is where you'll find the great work of Bryce Paterick every single day, and I know it's not liking this one either. But here we go. The Rangers fall again tonight to the Royals' second game in a row, 6-3.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Well, I'll tell you what, just like I said last night, the Royals were ready to play yesterday, and I really thought the Rangers were locked in and ready to go in this one tonight. They came focused, they were locked in, and they jumped out to a quick 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first, slugging Sam Haggerty. I mean, I'm not a big, pat myself on the back guy, but I mean, I've been saying now, I think it feels like for over a month, hey, the guy's doing a good job in that leadoff spot. Just give him an extent. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink the lineups. You got a guy that is handling that spot in your order well. Just give him some run. Give him an extended period of time. Worst case scenario, if he cools off or flames out, then you can tweak it. But just kind of let him take some ownership of it. I know they want Evan Carter to do that, but it doesn't seem like he is still quite 100% now with that wrist injury too. So Haggerty is hot right now. Ride it out. Let him do it. Let him ride the hot hand. He's enjoying it. Keep it going. But anyway, slugging Sam Haggerty, as I'm calling them now, the leadoff triple, that was great. Wyatt picked him up with the RBI double, 1-0 Texas. And then after Seager and Semien both flied out, Adolis Garcia, AG with the great AB. I mean, that was one of the better at-bats from Adolis all season long. I know we had the home run against the Dodgers, but, I mean, full count, great at bat, great eye, great swing. That was awesome. He was fired up. 2-0 Rangers. You're thinking, okay, here we go. Bounce back game. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's get some more runs tonight. And unfortunately, it just did not happen. It was all good until Patrick Corbin imploded, and the Royals ripped him for 4 runs in the third inning. 4-2 lead with the big 3-run homer from Maikel, the other Garcia, KC's Garcia, and that put the Royals on top for good. The Rangers did get one back in the bottom of the fourth, back-to-back doubles from Josh Young and then Jake Berger. That made it 4-3. And at that point, you're thinking, okay, you just got to run in. You're into the bullpen, and you got a chance now to I'm sorry, that they weren't in the bullpen yet, but they had Bubic maybe feeling it a little bit after he was cruising. And you're thinking, okay, you got to run in. You got Berger at second with nobody out. I mean, you've got to get him home. to tie the game. You've got to tie the game at that point. And they didn't do it. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, you have Berger at second, nobody out, and you don't score. You got to get him home, period. And that kind of sums up, where this team is at in 2025. 4-3 at that point. Same thing in the bottom of the seventh. You get Wyatt with a leadoff double to left. And then again, after Marcus makes it on to extend his hitting streak, Adolis Garcia with the 6-4-3 double play. And that was the ball game because the Royals came back in the top of the eighth and broke it open with 2 more runs to go up 6-3. And that would be the final as the Rangers fall again. And, the tough thing is it was the first start this season that Patrick Corbin gave up more than 3 runs. Corbin ended up going 5 innings, 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 1 home run. Had some good stuff, but then he was kind of living on the edge with all the 3-ball counts. And look, I mean, think about it. I mean, he has been dependable and has kept this team in every single start except tonight. And even tonight, after the Rangers were up 2-0, he gave up 4 runs, but a 4-2 deficit, should not be the end of the world. I mean, that should not be game over, but it is right now for this Rangers team. And then Hobie Milner, I don't know if he is just kind of hit a wall, but he's been just a little bit shaky here the last week or so. I don't know if he needs a breather. I don't know if he's getting too much rest. I don't know what's going on with him. But the bottom line is that, the big takeaway is, I mean, you look at the other teams that are playing well, and, some nights the offense will struggle. Some nights they'll get a bad start. Their starting pitcher will get blown out. Once in a while, they'll have a bad bullpen game, right? But, they find ways to win. With this Rangers team, it's the same thing every single game. Every single game is the same exact thing. It's the offense, it's the offense, it's the offense, it's the offense. Every time. I mean, the starting pitching has been great. The bullpen is the best in baseball. It's, can this team get a clutch hit and score runs? And can they show some fight and grind out and scrap and dig deep and find a way to win a game? And right now, they're just not that team. They're not there. They're not there right now. I think Chris Young is looking intently. I think he's going to give it until, the All-Star break and kind of go from there, which is only now, less than a month away. But, I mean, at some point, I'm frustrated. You're frustrated. I mean, at some point, the players in that clubhouse, they need to get frustrated, and they need to, have, whether they want to have a team meeting, a private meeting. We've talked about that before, but I mean, somebody needs to step up and say, hey, this is not good enough. This is not acceptable. And I mean, they've been down working, playing baseball, working pretty much every day, since spring training. They've got great pitching, great bullpen. I mean, they need to do better. And that's it. It's that simple. There isn't one guy. I do agree with Chris Young. There isn't one guy that can save the team. But if Corey Seager gets going and some of the other guys can just be a little bit better, this team should be able to win. But they're not there yet. I don't know when that's going to be. But bottom line is you got to come back tomorrow and avoid the sweep before you go to Pittsburgh. All right, we're going to take our time out. When we come back, I want to hear from you via the comment crew. Rangers get crowned by the Royals again, 6-3. This is the Rangers Postcast. All right, well, if you ever check your bank account and wonder where did all my money go between dining out, online shopping, and entertainment, it's very easy to lose track. That's where Monarch Money comes in. Your personal CFO giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch Money isn't just a budgeting app, it's a complete financial command center. You can track all your accounts, your investments, all and spending all at one place, so you stop just managing your money and you can start building wealth. And the cool thing is when you use Monarch, you really can realize and see for yourself just how much money you're spending on different things like food delivery, and you can budget smarter and actually save more. So take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB for half off your first year. Well, I've said this before. I am a huge fan of Trade Coffee. Okay, let's be real. Coffee is not just a drink, it's a ritual, a lifeline, and really the thing that gets you from half asleep to fully functioning. And if it's that essential, why would you settle for anything less than amazing? And that's where Trade Coffee comes in. Now, whether you're gearing up or gearing up for back-to-back meetings, or shuttling the kids back and forth, or working on your to-do list, your morning sets the tone for it all. And that's why you should start with the perfect cup of coffee crafted for you. And that's where you enter Trade. Trade is the #1 coffee destination in the U.S., delivering fresh, incredible coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Whether you're a cold brew fan or a pour-over purist, they've got a roast you'll love. So if the match is not perfect, they'll even replace it for free until they get you what you want just right. Okay, so right now, Trade is exclusively offering our customers 50% off your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/LockedOnMLB. That's TRADE.com/LockedOnMLB for 50% off your 1-month trial. drinktrade.com/LockedOnMLB. All right, welcome back to the Rangers Postcast. The Rangers lose again. They fall to the Royals by the final of 6-3. Have to keep tonight's episode under 20 minutes, so I'm going to get through as many of your comments as I can. And a reminder, if you can join me tomorrow after the day game, would love to have you be a part of the show. Isaac Harlan is going to start us off. Isaac says, well, that was a dud, only caught the later innings. That was just sad when Wyatt Langford got a double, nobody out in the 7th, and they didn't score. This team does not make any sense. Paul Wilson says, hope died when Garcia hit into the double play in the 7th with runners on 1st and 3rd and 1 out, down 4-3. Yeah, I would agree with that. BB says it's nights like today that remind me why I stopped watching pro sports for a decade. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's tough. It's tough when they're struggling and you feel like they can do better and they're not. And just keep saying it. You just hope that they're getting all their really bad baseball out of the way now, and that they're saving their good baseball for last. We'll see. Swolger X says, just when you think this team is turning a corner, they go back to being bad. The Royals had lost 6 straight and got swept by the A's. No excuses not to win this series. Yep, absolutely. BB says, time to plan for next year. Well, I'm not ready to go there. I mean, I still think with the pitching that the Rangers have, they should do everything they can for this year. But where I'll meet you halfway is, here over the next few weeks, they need to decide, is who do we want to go to, who do we want to go to war, who do we want to go to battle with in the second half, who do we think we can count on, and who do we say, okay, look, we've given you, half the season, and it's just not there. We'll see. Keith is out fishing, says, why didn't they try to steal second in the bottom of the 7th, take away the double play? Yeah, I think the way that at-bat was going, it just wasn't, it didn't materialize the way that it could have, but that's a great point. Soldier X says, unfortunately, the pitching is starting to falter and our offense is still not back. Keith says, I was hoping to see Wynn in the 8th. Maybe they are going to try him as the closer. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, both Wynn and Sean Armstrong, to me, are both trending up. And so hopefully when things kind of get back to normal and the rotation is set and they don't have to keep doing these bullpen games, which I hate, we'll see where things shake out. Ragamuffinable says, just win a wild card. That is the only way the Rangers can get into the playoffs. Master underachievers, the whole team, since last year. Yep. Well, and that's the thing. They're right there in the wild card race, but we'll see. We keep saying it every game. It's the offense, and they need to do better. I mean, it's just that simple. Keith says they can't be that team when they strike out 10 times like last night. Can't be that team when they're swinging at balls in the dirt. Yeah, no doubt. BB says we need something to cause a permanent spark. I agree. Keith says bring up Wolcott. Yeah, well, still think that's a ways away, but my hope more than anything, man, they really need Corey Seager to get going. Good to see Wyatt have a good game today. I've already talked about Haggerty, but Wyatt had 3 hits. Josh Young had 1. So did Berger. I mean, they had, 12 hits in the game, but they're not getting timely hits or clutch, right? So that's just kind of where we're at, man. It's the same thing every day. Last one, James says, I was at the game with the family. So frustrating to have all those hits and so few runs. Yeah, no doubt. Well, we'll see. Getaway game tomorrow before another road trip. You don't want to get swept. You got to start winning. Got to start winning these series, and they had done that before dropping this one today. Hopefully they'll bounce back again tomorrow. Keith says they need to get Corey going. Jock needs to hit the ground running when he gets back, but they may not happen. Well, hopefully he does, and hopefully with Josh Smith it's not serious and he'll be back soon. But bottom line is this they have to do better. They have to get going, and they need to figure it out. I mean, they had a good approach. They started the game. They attacked Bubic early, a lot of first pitch swings, and then Bubic adjusted, and then the Rangers tried to adjust, but ended up, as you guys pointed out, swinging at some really bad pitches or chasing, and so they're going to have to just improve on that. All right, well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hey, thank you guys, though, for getting in. Appreciate you, and we'll do it again after the finale tomorrow. Hopefully, a Rangers win to avoid the sweep. But the final again tonight, the Rangers fall to the Royals 6-3. This has been the Rangers Postcast.